Hello and welcome to the ancient city of Xanthos. Xanthos is located in the Antalya province of Turkey, a 45-minute drive west of the town of Kaş. Our first stop is the remains of the theatre. The earliest theatre in Xanthos was built in the 2nd century BC, during the Hellenistic period. It was damaged by an earthquake in 141 AD. A new theatre was built after the quake, which we see here. At the end of the 3rd century AD, the first 6 rows of seats were removed and a high wall was built to transform the theatre into an arena, making it suitable for gladiatorial performances. The upper part, known as the cavea, rising on partially vaulted substructures, is divided into slices by narrow stairs. You can still see traces of the vaulted corridor, which is used as the entrance gate to the east. The seats of the theatre stretched higher than they do today. The uppermost rows were dismantled during the 7th century Arab raids, and a fortification wall was built on the high parts of the theatre, protecting the Lycian Acropolis. Standing on the western side of the theatre are 2 Lycian pillar tombs, dating from around 480 BC. One is missing its sarcophagus, which was removed in the 19th century and now resides in the Museum of London. Next we'll head south through a doorway into the Lycian Acropolis. This dates back to the 8th century BC. The Greek historian Strabo noted that Xanthos was the largest city in Lycia. The important religious sanctuary of Leto at Letoun, 2.5 miles south of Xanthos, dates from the late 6th century BC and was connected to the city by a sacred road. The city came under the control of the Persians in around 540 BC, when the Lycian army was defeated in the flatlands to the north of the city. The Lycians retreated into the city, which the Persians then besieged. The Lycians destroyed their Acropolis before engaging the enemy in a suicidal attack. During the Persian occupation, a local leadership was installed, and by 520 BC it was minting its own coins. Xanthos flourished again under Hellenistic influence, but ultimately fell under Roman control in 42 BC. In that year, Brutus came to Lycia during the Roman civil wars to obtain funds for his military campaigns. The Lycian League refused to contribute, and so Brutus besieged the city, which was once again destroyed, and only 150 Xanthian men survived the carnage. Xanthos was rebuilt under Mark Antony. Most of the buildings visible today were built during the later empire. This small chapel was built during the Byzantine period. It and several luxury houses were built on the site of the Lycian Acropolis. We now retrace our steps and head to the north of the theatre to explore the Roman Agora. It was built during the early Roman period and was a central space for public and commercial activities. It is surrounded by a colonnaded portico and features rooms and shops, serving as a marketplace. The Agora reflects Xanthos' integration into the Roman Empire, marking a transition from earlier Greek and Lycian urban structures to a more Romanised design. Crossing the road, we reach the Colonnaded street, which dates from around 106 AD. It is the east-west decumanus, but without the normal Cardo Maximus, which is on a north-south axis, that Roman city layouts tend to have. It would have been lined with columns and offered access to important public and private buildings. The upper Agora, or civic basilica, was a large rectangular structure used for public gatherings and administrative functions. Built during the Roman period, it featured a central nave flanked by rows of columns resembling a basilica. Finally, we visit the Cathedral of Xanthos, a Byzantine-era basilica featuring intricate mosaics and architectural elements reflecting the Christianisation of the region. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to see more historic sites.